2. 1, 2, 3. Let's go!
This is the Roger the Wild Child Show, Nashville Edition. Come on! Buckle up, y'all. It's another boot-stomping, guitar-slinging, full-throttle ride through the heart of Music City, spotlighting new faces, rising stars, and the hottest voices in country music and beyond. With your host, Roger the Wild Child, and riding shotgun, his partners in crime, the talented producer, songwriter, and musician, Patrick James, and the rockin' rebel with a Nashville soul, Tiana Woods. Want to know the nitty-gritty straight out of Music City? We've got your Nashville music news. So, grab your boots, crank it up loud, and get ready to ride.
Roger! It's Roger the Wild Child Show!
All right, guys, welcome. It is Roger the Wild Child Show. How you doing? And welcome back. We had a few weeks off. We call it fall break, and we go right into winter break here shortly. So, hey, what do you know? But hey, I got Patrick James here, Tiana Woods. How are you?
Hi.
What's happening, kids? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
You know, a couple weeks ago, I was in Nashville. We were raising money for the Wounded Blue, which is for officers, law enforcement, and their families that are wounded or they've lost a family member in law enforcement. So we were raising money there. It was great. And got to meet some amazing people. So
fantastic. Sounds like it was quite the event, I heard.
Yes.
It was quite the event. I mean, I got to meet Vince Gill. My friend Heath Wright of Ricochet was there. My friend Chad Brock was there. Mandy Barnett was there. Daryl Worley was there. So yeah, so it was a great lineup. So we had a lot of fun. Working on a couple other Roger the Wild Child Show live productions. We will be doing CMA Fest at the Troubadour on June 5th. I got that locked down, and working on doing a project at the Troubadour on Sunday, February 22nd for COPD. Once I have more details on that, we'll go ahead and release that. But other than that, what have you guys been doing on your time down?
Tiana, take the floor.
Oh, you know me, just surviving in Los Angeles with this rain. We've had crazy weather. And yeah, so just being a mama and trying to survive that. So it's
Good.
been
There you go.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and I went to the Sona Awards a little while back. Sona is
Okay.
the Songwriters of North America. So we do advocacy for songwriters all over the world to make sure we're all getting paid properly and our rights are at the forefront.
Amen.
Yes. So, if no one gets paid to make music, no one can continue to listen to music. So it's very important that artists get paid what we're due so we can continue working.
Amen.
So, yeah.
Amen.
Yep. So that's what I've been doing.
Very.
And what's going on with Anything But Human, Patrick?
Well, we just got off the Northeast run, which was very good, and we're getting ready to release a new single any day now. And I've been in the studio writing, producing, and I've been. It's been a busy time for myself. My solo productions, and Anything But Human will be dropping a new holiday track called Life. I think December 5th comes out.
You got to get closer to the microphone because you're cutting out, Patrick.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. So December 5th, that single will come out, and that's what's been going on. It's been busy.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring on a guest co-host tonight. She was been on our show before, and she's a Texas country artist. But guess what? She's hanging out in Southern California, and she's like, Roger, when am I going to join the show? I'm like, all right, you know what? Let's do it. Okay.
Alrighty then.
We're going to bring her back. Deanna Wheeler.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Deanna.
Well,
How are you, Tiana? I'm sorry. Is it Tiana or Tiana?
Tiana.
Tiana and Deanna. Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yes.
I like that.
T and
Yeah.
E.
We sound like identical twins.
Yeah.
Yes. We're exactly alike. No.
It's going to be twins.
Ah.
So what's going on? What's been going on in your world, Deanna?
Full disclosure, it's I'm on a mental health journey right now. So
Okay.
Okay.
definitely digging into my roots and getting back to music. And, I've been sharing some with Roger that I've been writing myself with guitar. I actually never played guitar before. So I'm learning how to play guitar finally. And
All
I've written 4 songs so far on guitar on my own.
Very cool.
And it makes
Oh,
me very happy.
congratulations.
All
Different
right.
world for me.
I'm looking
Yep.
forward to hearing
Yeah.
Yeah. So I told Deanna that
It's
Deanna.
gonna go on the whole time.
This is going to be bad.
I'm mixing Tiana and Deanna together. So,
Just call me
yeah.
D. It's fine. Call her T. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
So T. I mean,
Everyone
D.
always calls me T anyway, so
So Deanna. So yeah, I told Deanna that she should come and join us in Nashville in June for CMA Fest when we do Roger the Wild Child show live. So
you. Yeah, I
That
think
would
that
be
would be amazing. You should.
That would be so
You
much
should.
fun. I'm going to get my feet back in. I quit for a while, so
It's okay. It's okay. You got to recharge, reboot the battery, find
Yeah.
the passion again, find the love, and
change
know.
the identity. Where'd my 27 inches of blonde hair go? Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
yeah. Well, you look great.
Thank you.
It's all
Yeah,
good.
you look amazing.
It's all good.
once a
So-
musician, always a musician. There's no
Amen.
quitting. It's just pausing.
Yeah.
Amen, sister. Yes.
I love that.
All right, we got a great show tonight, guys. We've got Ty Herndon in the green room. We're going to bring him on momentarily. And then he really needs no introduction. I mean, he's Ty, right? And then we've got Presley Aronson, Cali-Country boy, actor.
He's a jack of all trades,
produ-
so I'm interested in
producer.
chatting with him.
Yeah, so we're going to find out how cool this Cali boy really is. So that'll be coming up shortly. So
Very
without
cool. Looking forward to it.
Heavy California show tonight, Roger.
Yes.
it is, yes, it is. I mean, Patrick's you're on the East Coast now, right, Patrick?
I am currently. Yes, I am, and it's very cold. I'm cold.
All right. Well, it's just
It's
rainy
30
over here on the
degrees.
West Coast.
What's that? What's that, Roger?
It's rainy over here on the West Coast.
I'll take the rain. Take the rain.
It's been weird weather, really weird weather for San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in
So
San
today on the
Diego?
show, we are joined
Yeah.
by Ty.
Oh, I love San
Yeah, she
Diego.
is.
Love. It's beautiful. It's always
So we're
good
joined
weather.
by Ty Herndon as he celebrates 30, volume number 1, the first half of his new double album featuring standout collaborations with Leanne Rimes, Ashley McBride, Michael Ray, Kristen Chenoweth, and more. Now, with 30 volume 2 on the way in 2026 and his memoir, What Mattered Most, set to release in March, Ty is here to share the stories behind the music and his exciting new chapter. So let's bring him on the screen, guys. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bring on the Christmas
Ty
tree.
Herndon.
Hi, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
I didn't know at my age I could
What's
have a
going
new
on,
chapter.
buddy?
Thank you so much.
You know, Ty, I met you twice before back in the 90s. Do you remember me?
Yes! Oh my God!
It's
Yeah,
Roger.
Love
oh my
that
gosh,
question.
yeah.
That question always is like the awkward moment.
Right.
Listen, for all you
No,
fans
I
out there,
actually met you.
for all you fans out there,
Do what?
you've been missing all the good stuff. You know, the stuff off camera is so fun. These
Yes.
guys are just so beautiful and wonderful, and everybody's so real and just sweet. And this is what life's all about, especially in this crazy time today. It's just finding the realness in people.
Amen.
And just
Yes.
hanging out on your staircase with Christmas lights that aren't on the tree yet, and put a little blush on and talking to y'all. Yeah, I'm a cowboy, damn it.
That's right. That's right. So, Ty, I met you back in the mid 90s. I worked for a radio station called Killer Country out of Bullhead City, Arizona, Laughlin, Nevada.
Yeah,
you were
right.
singing at the rodeo, and I was hanging out with you on the bus.
After all these years, I still go and play Laughlin. It's one of my favorite rooms.
It is.
yeah, I just can't stop. I told him the other day. She said, you still want to come to Laughlin? I said, yeah, hell yeah, I'm coming to Laughlin. The buffet is amazing.
Yes.
And
That's it. That's always a plus, right?
Right.
yeah. And then during the day, while they were setting up the stage and the rodeo stuff was going on, you were walking behind the bleachers, and me and one of my other co-DJs were walking, and we ended up just talking to you behind the bleachers for like forever. It was pretty cool. I mean, Ty is such a down-to-earth individual, and that's what I love about him.
Very
Thank
awesome.
you, man. I'm not sure if I would have to say the same. I've been sick all week, and I think I've been a bit of a bear, but it's all good. You know what? I don't think any man is a good sick man. So it's just the way it goes.
Right.
I'm with you on that. We're big babies when we get sick, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Our
we
women- our
are.
wives are like,
Thank
Get
God
over
my
it.
mama. Thank God my mama only lives 2 minutes away. So it's all
Oh,
good.
there you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, see, that's not fair.
That's helpful. That's very helpful. Me
Great.
and T are over here
Oh,
are like, okay,
crazy.
well, he's
I-
sick and we'll give the medicine.
Man, whenever we bought this house, I was like, Mama, you want to move? There's one for sale right up the street. She said, sure. I said, great.
Your mama's
That's
boy. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how old you are. You're your mama's boy.
That's
It
right.
is not even sad to me. It's awesome. That will never change because one thing you depend on with my mama, we have a family that, if we have problems, we just sweep it under the rug. And then normally we just buy a new rug. We never deal with it. But my mother makes sure that the rug stuff gets cleaned out from under there. She'll call you to Jesus right at the right time too. So that's what I love about her.
All right, Thomas
Great.
Wright, our buddy Thomas on
Tommy.
Facebook says, "Hey y'all,
What's up, Thomas?
Hello.
what's up, Thomas?"
He's a DJ out of Texas. He's amazing.
Yes,
He's a
he is.
sweetheart.
Sounds
Yeah.
like the right man for the job.
Right.
Right on. Yes.
So Ty, let's talk about real quick. 30,
Yeah.
volume number 1. It marks a major milestone for you. So, what inspired you to create a double album at this point in your career?
Well, it's kind of like this. The hits are the hits, and they've been done, and they're wonderful. They're classic. You don't want to mess with them. So I was just kind of like, what can I do to celebrate this and make it special? And over the time, I have my mom's memory. I remember things like Ashley McBride saying in an interview that was her hairbrush song in the mirror, a man holding on to a woman letting go. So that was kind of a no-brainer. And then Michael Ray, saying that Hands of a Working Man was my dad's hands down favorite song. And he was so nervous and cute when he came in to do it, but it has a half step modulation in it. He killed it. It was amazing. Still his dad's favorite song. And then Leanne, of course, I've known her since she was 7 years old. We used to, when I was playing Texas clubs,
Wow.
we would pull a microphone to the exit door, and Wilbur, her dad, would bring her to because she couldn't come
Let
in
her
the club.
sing.
So yeah, so we would learn her
Yeah.
songs, and she would just sing it at the exit door. But over time, when Blue hit, we were out on tour together, and this is a cool story. And I used to roller skate with her around around the little arena things. And
Wow.
she said, Mr. Ty, she said, my daddy said to tell you that because she was opening the show for me, and all of a sudden, there's 5, 10,000, 20,000 people coming in. I knew they weren't for me. And she said, my daddy said we have to switch. I said,
Oh,
you mean I'm now the
Oh,
opening
no.
act? She said, yes. I said, no problem, baby. So she would always come out. She would always come out and sing what mattered most with me. And so here's the cool thing about it with Kristen, we worked at Opryland together when we were 19. So just longtime friends. And I know everybody's hearts. If I'm going to redo these classics, they have to have the right hearts. And all these people they came in. And here was the other crazy thing. I did my part first because I feel like I had to kind of stay true to form.
Right.
But I sent the track to their producers. I said, do what you want to do. Freedom with this.
Perfect.
And I think that's what made it special. And Leanne called me and she said, Herndon, that was a damn workout.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
That's
That's
awesome.
amazing. That's amazing. That's exciting.
I love that story. So what is the sonic difference between volume 1 and volume 2, if you don't mind me asking?
It's I am a kind of a flow by the music seat in my pants. I let the music happen. I let creativity come into the room. I'm open to so many things. And so next volume has songs like Living in a Moment and It Must Be Love. And we're actually doing something cool. We're letting also get 3 missed hits on volume 1. I'm going to have 3 missed hits. When I say missed hits,
Really?
they were the songs that were destined to be the 3rd or 4th single on the album, but then we moved on.
Right.
So they never happened.
That would have been like the B side of a 45, right?
Yeah, it should have
Well,
been.
well, yeah, it was meant to be the A, but landed in the B, so we put it back to A.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
and so
love it.
it was fun turning those into duets as well. And I did get my other half off the couch. He's not a singer. His mama's a C-Sac songwriter of the year, but he made the mistake of getting up and doing a Talking Heads song at karaoke. And I'm like, if you can do that, then you're going to make my dream come true. You're going to sing this song with me. So there's a song called Big Hopes that just he came in for 30 minutes. He said, that's it. I said, I can make it work. And it's my favorite cut on the record, but I mean, I wonder why. Hello. So
Smart man.
So is there a track on volume 1 that hit you the hardest emotionally when you were recording?
Letting go of the reins of years of people's stories behind the songs, and knowing that we're creating something really special. Like when Chrissy Metz came in and did She Wants to Be Wanted Again, she told me the story of some of her struggles growing up, and how that song, dreaming about that man that she was gonna ride off into the sunset with her. She knew she was gonna find him, and eventually she did. And she goes, when you called me to do this, she goes, I was really hoping it would be She Wants to Be Wanted Again. And I didn't know that story. So it was, and gosh, she was so cute when she came to the studio. She was almost like a little girl with a hairbrush. And I said, woman, I need you to come here and give me a hug. I need you to go in there and get sexy with this bitch. So she,
Good, man. So good.
she just blew me away, like everybody did. And Kristen, when you're calling on your friends for something like this, I'll be honest with you, I was a little hesitant because it's a really big favor to ask, and the song has to fit. And so not necessarily the vocal, but it has to fit the spirit and the soul. So volume 2 is exactly the same. That blueprint is the same. And it's, I wish I could tell you some of the people who are on it, but they would kill me. It's like I starting this book tour, and I can't even tell them stories out of that. I'm like, I'm Southern, and I'm like, I got a gift of gab from my mama. Y'all need to stop this stuff. I got to talk.
So
I
are
saw
there
an interview. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Dana. You go ahead.
I saw an interview where you said something along the lines of you're singing these songs the way you wish you could have before. Did you not have a lot of the creative control back then?
No. I mean, I was actually 30 years old when I got my record deal. I just won Texas Entertainer of the Year. I'd been doing honky tonks in Texas for a long time. And by the time that I did a live audition for Sony after that win, I was not in a place that I thought I was happy doing the clubs in Texas. I was making a great living. And you'll hear a lot of people say that, but this was during the time, of Tracy Atkins and Tracy Bird and Little Texas.
Yeah.
Everybody was getting those Texas deals, and I ended up getting one. And but for me, there's been so many gravel roads, and thank God for the gravel roads and the breadcrumbs,
Right.
because without those, this was meant to be my journey. And I was just a little pig farmer from Alabama. I with everything in my being, I wanted to sing country music. And my little heart and brain were not connected to the word gay. I just thought it was I am happy now, by God. But
Yes.
but it just didn't fit my dreams. And so I'm so grateful that I get to be an advocate to kids who are coming to town. And I'm like, don't worry about that. Just sing your truth. Put it in the music. Because what I found out during this book, David Ritz, who's had 51 #1 bestsellers, who was my co-writer on this book, said, dude, you've been telling this story all along. He said, it's always been in your gift and in your music. And he was right. So the challenge, back to your question, was, I couldn't be myself. I couldn't, I couldn't. And even at the time, if I could, I don't know that I would have. So it had, the journey had to make sense, but I got redemption on that when What Mattered. This is the third release of What Mattered Most and a book. So Gary Burr and Vince Malamade are just tickled, but the second release was I changed the pronouns in the song. That was a number one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and it was a huge day for me because for years I've don't get me wrong, I love the girls. You ladies make the world a better place. But sometimes I just want to. Sometimes I want to sing about hairy legs, sure. But here's the deal. I got to do that, and I had all my friends come in the studio and gather around me. And the point I wanted to make with this song was, it doesn't matter if it's a he or she or whatever it is. My grandmother always said, "You put 1,000 hearts on the table." This beautiful woman, she said, "You don't see race, color, sex, religion. You just see 1,000 beautiful hearts that God made. And in those hearts, a lot of dreams happen." And so, much wisdom coming down from some great women in my family. But the third release was this duet with Leanne, and it just, bringing it back to today, and just such an iconic song. Gosh, but I don't worry about, that was a great question, by the way. I don't worry about the so much the pronouns anymore. I just worry about a great song. I worry about what am I going to write about today? It's going to make a difference. Somebody's going to hear. And music is really important. I mean, we celebrate with it. We grieve with it. We
dance with it.
We dance with it. It is so intricately a part of our lives, and so we have a great responsibility. Sometimes that you really probably shouldn't think about. Just do your thing. But man, I do these days. I guess it's just because I'm 150, so I think about I think about that and responsibility of it. So I just wrote a book all about it. So God bless.
That's great. That's great.
Can't wait to read it.
Yeah, you got that book that's going to be released in March. What inspired you to write the book?
Gosh, I came out 2014, as a vegetarian. I not say it's
That's the opposite, sir.
So not such a big deal. But I was in New York with my dear friend Shelley Wright, and she had done her book, and she goes, "Man, I know your story." She goes, "You really need to do a book." And I just felt like I wasn't ready for that. I just felt like that the story was still going. So I think when I got married 2 years ago, and I'd never had a butterfly in my life. I called my mom. I was at a dinner party, and I said, "Mom, made me a little nauseous." When Alex walked in, she goes, "Sweetheart, that's a butterfly." I said, "Is there a pill for it?" So I knew the last chapter of this book is called "Some Enchanted Evening," and David Ritz is spectacular. But a good friend of mine, that's a very famous comedian, she wrote a review, and I can't tell you, but she said, "Herndon, this book is still Magnolias. It's fried green tomatoes meets the damn Kardashians."
That's a hell of a description there, sir.
That's great.
So, I purposely did not let David, Alex was the last person to interview for this book. And I didn't want to read the last 3 chapters until it was done. And so David Ritz got on Zoom and read us the last 4 chapters of the book. And
nice.
I mean, I grew up a little Pentecostal boy. I thought the Holy Spirit was all. I mean, I was like, "Come here, come to that phone, David. It's about to kiss you." This is so good, so good.
That's great. That's exciting. That's exciting.
So Ty, what advice do you give to new artists that are coming into the scene? Obviously, I'm sure you've heard this question many times, probably have answered it many times, but I mean, you've got rising stars, and that's what this show is based on, really. Is we bring in the artists that are like trying to step up. I mean, I got my friend Billy Joe Jones, who's a Texas artist, and now she's on the road on CBS with Keith.
She used to open for me, by the way.
Do what?
She used to open for me, by the way.
Billy Joe did?
There you go.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
It's a small world, right?
I used to open for Leanne Rhymes. So.
I know. You did.
But
Yeah,
advice, the advice is always the same. This is it. Run as fast as you can. No, my advice is this, young artists get so lost in what they think the music business is that they lose their individuality. And individuality and it is actually what makes you unique and could possibly make you famous. But and a lot of these kids come to town, they really haven't figured that out yet. And this is a river of creativity here. There's always opportunity, where are you going to dock your boat? And
Right.
first thing I always say is know your history of country music, because you don't know who Minnie Pearl is or Roy Acuff. You're going to get asked that. You're going to look like a fool if you don't know. And I don't care if you're 16 years old. Know the history of your of the business you want to be in. And I think that's 101. And then number 2 is just study your craft. If you're going to be a songwriter, then be the best songwriter. If you're going to be a singer, work on your voice and be unique. Find your center. And I don't care what religion or sex you are. You can talk about that later. Right now, put it all in your music.
Right.
And that is the only thing that's going to work. And I have a problem with all the the TV shows that make you famous real quick, but it's really hard to sustain that. And even if that happens, you still got to know those things. And it's served me well, because I came up in bluegrass and gospel. I was singing on my grandma's radio show in a Coca-Cola box when I was 5 years old. So she taught me about it's interesting that she always wanted me to be myself. And I come from a family of I'm American Indian, but I come from a family of medicine women. And so there's strong women in my family. And I'm like, why didn't some of y'all tell me? Because they're like, you didn't want to hear it. But I came home to myself, really 100 million% in 2020. I mean, it was Flight of the Bumblebees for me for a long time, but I was from an era of time we didn't get diagnosed for ADHD, we didn't get diagnosed for bipolar, and I was all of it. Right. So to land the plane was a beautiful thing for me, and to be able to be centered and really focused, and then all the gifts that we're supposed to have. It was like a clogged toilet. You get rid of all that. And
yeah,
the blessings can flow. I just compared a blessing to a toilet. That was really good. But
we got the point.
Thank you so much, man.
But I'm go ahead, finish up. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's it. I'll talk all night. So just
so will I.
Yeah.
Right. So volume 2's coming out. Any surprise collaborations that
yes,
you could give us a sneak peek on?
No.
Oh. Yes and no.
I thought we were friends. Come on.
We are friends. It's so hard for me. Oh my God. But I did just do my very first the record label I'm on. It also has a division of it's a jazz label. So I just did with my friend Clee, who plays Dolly in the Dolly music. She plays the middle Dolly, she says. Just of a Dolly and Kitty song called oh shoot, Lord, come on, not low. Let me think. Christmas Without You, and it's I think it's one of the coolest things I've been able to do, because I got to sing kind of that Michael Bublé thing. It was
oh yeah,
nice. I like that. Very cool.
Now, before we were doing the show live, we were in the green room all chatting together, right? So this is where, like, I told you our show's more of a campfire hangout where we have a good time. Yes. So we were talking about acapellas. So I'm going to lay it on you, Ty. I know that you're probably feeling a little under the weather, but you know what? I want to hear.
That's great. I love that.
Oh my God.
I want to hear some Living in a Moment in acapella.
You got $5? I hit my Venmo.
Hang on a second. I'll Venmo you, okay? Hang on.
Well,
What's your cash app? What's your cash app?
Lonely people, the world is lost to broken hearts. The odds were against it, but baby, here we are. Here we are. In our own little place, in our own little corner. This old cold world just got a little warmer. For the rest of my life, I'm gonna hold you in these arms. And when you carve my... That's all I got. Shoot, Lord.
Okay.
All right.
What a trooper! I love it.
I love it.
Great. Sounded great.
You know what? I'm gonna.
I
put,
almost harmonized with you. Okay. It
Okay.
sounds
Yeah,
good.
here we go. I'm gonna put Deanna in the spotlight here. Yeah,
Hello.
you're gonna do acapella.
Acapella.
Oh, geez.
Acapella, yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about.
What the heck am I supposed to acapella?
Whatever you want.
Oh, you really just did this to me.
Yes, I did.
Whose bed have your boots been?
No, I'm just wrote a song and I'm trying to remember what it was.
Oh, I love that.
Because I did just write it.
Whiskey River? You want to do Whiskey River?
Are you good with your lyrics after you write a song? I can't remember mine usually.
I have TBI, ADHD, and every other letter in between, so no.
Yes. So,
I always
So
need
she's
my
cussing
lyrics.
at me right now because she's like, I can't believe you're fucking putting me on the spot, Roger.
No, I am not texting. I'm hands-free. Hands-free, thank you very much. But let me think. Okay. Okay, hold on. One sec, hold on.
Sorry.
I can't even think right now.
I know.
I'm really trying to think right now. Oh my God.
Jason Derulo.
Whoa, it's whiskey weather. Thunder and Rogers go together. Staying here tonight where great minds drink alike. Whoa, it's whiskey weather.
I love it.
All right.
Speaking of sellout songs, that's actually my
Beautiful.
sellout song. I don't even drink whiskey, and they had me do a whiskey
I'm
song.
sold. I'm sold.
Oh,
Yeah.
Still is a country girl.
Okay, you just gotta.
yeah, I
own
don't drink
gotta
any.
own it.
Yeah, I own it.
That's all.
I don't
All
drink
right,
anymore either,
Patrick.
but I don't drink anymore either, but I still like to smell it. So there you go.
Whiskey's
Your
rough,
turn.
man.
I love it.
Ty's new cologne line. Whiskey.
That's good.
The scent of a whiskey,
Drop
not
that
the
along
scent
with
of a
your book,
woman. The
Ty.
scent of a whiskey.
That's right. Cowboy leather.
There
Hey.
you go.
There you go.
Hey, that's a drink. That's a
That
drink,
is a drink.
right?
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
like a good name.
Well, the drink is the tarantula.
For the next chapter with coming out with the memoir, now you got the fragrance line.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh God,
we're
we have
ready.
we have a cookbook coming after that. It's
Oh,
Hey, there you go.
the hubby and I both are great cooks, but we're doing stories behind them. It's called Chosen Family Recipes because
Aw.
we all have huge families. We just don't know about it yet. So
Mm.
I
Cool.
love it.
So what's your favorite food?
me,
Yeah.
well, I mean, chicken fried steak, chicken and dumplings, fried chicken, all the things that make you have to do Ozempic.
Southern food. Southern
Yeah.
Woo,
comfort
I'm coming
food.
over to your house, Ty. And this is
Um,
my favorite stuff.
I got this from my grandma and my mom. There's always something on the stove. It's just that's just the way it is. When we bought this house, we built this house, and I said, this is of course a dream come true. I said, but there's already tradition living in the bones of this place.
Mhm.
So they just they're gonna happen anyway. So it's all good.
So we're gonna all come to your house for Thanksgiving. Okay.
I've got mine and Alex's. We've got 25 people going to be here. There's actually right behind us a really beautiful dog park, and there's a 5-bedroom Airbnb, and I rented that sucker. I'm like, y'all staying up there.
Yes. Hey, I have one more question for you, if that's okay.
Yes.
So I know you've talked openly about addiction and recovery and mental health, and I'm just kind of curious because I'm on my mental health journey right now in San Diego, and I lost my mother to suicide 3 years ago,
Baby.
and a lot of things come up with like self-care. What would you say your coping skills or your best self-care measures are in your moments?
Owning the feelings that I'm having and not pushing them down. Cowboys aren't supposed to cry. I didn't cry for 20-something years, and now I cry if your eyeliner's running. I am so open, but the Jacob album was all about wellness and recovery, and it hands down changed me. because I'd done so much. To 2020, right by this grand piano here, I almost ended it all. And thank God for Holy Spirit and ghosts, because there's a powerful moment in this book. But we're not alone. We really never are. But I number one, I'm not afraid to do the work.
Mhm.
I'm not afraid to call someone, and I am as truthful as I can be about. I start my day out with a mirror. Okay, what's today going to be about? There's going to be trauma. There's going to be things that are going to come up that are going to trigger you. But the two things you're not going to do, you're not going to drink or do drugs, but you're going to love bigger and you're going to go further. And I say it out loud, right to myself in the mirror. And some days I just don't freaking want to. Some days I just want to, be sad. And on those days, it's marriage is funny, y'all. Alex comes to me and goes, "You're just gonna be sad today, aren't you?" I'm like, "Get out of my head, Lord." Yes, I'm just gonna be sad today. But also having people around you that know you, and it's just okay to be you. I love everyone in my life. My friend groups come and go; they change. Doesn't mean that we don't love them, but you have to have people that see you, and you have to feel seen, and you have to see people as well. It's not a one-way street. And so I really learned to listen, because there's so much in listening. And it's
Yeah.
also really great for songwriting, by the way. I think my ears have never been quite as open, but also my heart. And I'll say this, and I'm probably going to leave y'all because I'm about done. But getting this and this connected, all of you out there, getting your heart, your mind, your spirit connected. Um, they live separately, you got to pull them together, and it's a beautiful thing. And there's so much wellness out there, and there's so much love, especially today when it's just a rhetoric of civil war and everything that's going on. Just remember who you are. Those are like bumblebees just talking crap. Just
Yeah.
remember who you are, and just keep loving and keep, because that's the only thing that wins. That and your
Yep.
spiritual
I agree.
self, so
100%.
Yeah.
Well said. Well said.
and write a song about it.
That always helps. Writing songs about it.
Yeah, we lost Deanna along the way. She's probably trying to log back in. So, but
All
yeah,
right,
but
guys.
Ty, I appreciate you taking time and talking with us. I know it probably ran a little bit longer than we anticipated, but
Okay, it's so fun.
I enjoyed the moment with you. When you're in Vegas, I want to hit you up.
Yes.
Please
Ty,
do.
I just want to thank you so much on behalf of all the artists and all the music fans out there for being such a brave soul to have the guts to be truthful with your story and who you are. And it doesn't matter how long it took. It matters that you said it and you told people your story and you were truthful about it. And you don't know how many lives you have changed and are continuing to change along the way from being so brave.
There you
I
go.
love
There's
that.
my mascara. Thank you, darling.
Very well said. Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, I totally agree with that, and it's really awesome to just follow your dream and stay on your path. And we know life has its ups and its downs, and staying true to your soul is where you're at right now, and it's amazing. So, I love that. So, best of luck to you and your new release, and
Thank you,
your
guys.
future endeavors, and hope to see you soon somewhere on the road and come
I
and
love
see
you.
the show
I
and
love you,
support it.
pal. I love you, palling back with that guitar. All you guys, just guys, this blessed me tonight. So thank you. I wasn't expecting that. So it's
Yeah,
really,
just
really
like I said, it's a campfire show. It's nothing formal, and we just kind of shoot
We
shit,
like
have
to
a
keep
good
it
time.
real. We like to keep it real.
I got chilled like you wouldn't believe. I'm just to build a campfire. I love y'all.
I'm looking forward to reading your book. I mean, look at I got some up here already. I got to add ties.
Yeah,
Please,
absolutely.
please do.
I will be
Please do,
getting it
guys.
myself.
All right. I love y'all. All right.
All
Bye.
right, love you too,
man.
Ty. Thank
Bye,
you.
Ty.
Happy
Happy
Thanksgiving.
holidays.
Thank you so
Happy
much.
holidays.
Same to you. I won't ever figure out how to turn this thing off. So y'all just go ahead.
Oh my gosh, what an amazing dude! I mean, how real can you be? I
Yeah.
mean,
That's as real as
and
it gets. I love it.
back in the '90s, I loved his music. I mean, he was like one of the country artists that I'm like, I really like this dude. And when I met him in person, he was just as humble then as he is now.
It's amazing.
Beautiful.
You know,
I'm
that
excited.
just tells you the quality of person that, he is.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It speaks volumes, and then that's why he's still relevant, and that's why he's about to go out and kill it again. You know what I mean? I feel like he
Right.
hasn't stopped. I feel like he hasn't stopped. He's just there's just hills and valleys in the music business.
Mhm.
And here he goes again. He's getting on the roller coaster again. So really thrilled. It was great speaking with him. He's amazing.
Yep. All right. So our next guest joining us is multi-talented Cali-Country artist Presley Aronson, singer, songwriter, actor, producer with his soaring vocals, heartfelt storytelling, and entrepreneur drive. Presley's carving out his own path in country pop. He's here to talk about his new music, his journey, and the vision behind the art. Please welcome our new friend, Presley Aronson. Hello, Presley.
Hey guys, how are you?
What's happening? How are you, Presley?
Pretty good, pretty good. How are you guys doing?
Very good, very
We're doing
good. How's
well.
it going? Where are you in Cali again?
I'm down in like LA area.
Okay, you're right. You're probably next. You probably
So
live
you're
right
next door to me. You're right
Yeah,
there.
somewhere this way.
Well, pleasure to meet you,
So-
and welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here.
Very
Deanna
cool.
was texting me, telling me that her phone froze, staring at you guys for a long time, and then it stopped working. So she couldn't touch the screen. She got kicked out. So that's what happened to Deanna. So
She kind
Well,
of
she can always hop back on if she finds another way,
tell her to power down and turn her phone off and turn it back on and log back on.
or if she has a computer.
power your phone off, turn it back on, and log back in.
The beauty of a live show, people. This is how it all goes down.
Right?
Technical
It only took
difficulties.
three words. It only took three of my words. Whatever. I don't have time to type it all.
So, Presley, what's cooking? Tell me about Presley. I like that name, man.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're busy, man. It's been an incredible year so far, and gearing up for the holidays, and a lot of shows this year, some exciting releases, and just kind of getting ready to wrap up this year and hit next year super strong. So much to come. This is a huge passion of mine, and I just love to be able to do this every single day.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very awesome.
Yeah, you wear a lot of hats, musician, actor, producer. Which role feels most you, and how do they influence each other?
I feel that at the core of everything, it's storytelling. So no matter what I'm doing, it all stems back to storytelling, and with a message and a purpose behind it. A lot of my projects that I've worked on, and a lot of my music, it all has some sort of message that really can help heal, or an aspect of emote some sort of feeling, and relate to the message and the story. And so I think that's something that it kind of stems from, and I feel like it's all in a creative aspect, where whether I'm songwriting or directing a film or performing on stage, it's just something that I always just have this passion for, and I say it's magical.
I agree. That's nice. I
Nice.
love that perspective,
Yes.
because it really is. And even if you're producing or you're writing or you're recording, and it is really about the story, right? It's you're trying to get across the best version of your story, right? So
100%. It's something, to me, it's like, that's why I fell in love with country. It's just like the storytelling aspect and the songwriting roots of country is just like, I knew that was like, that's my genre, that's home. And it's just such an incredible community. And, I love that aspect of it. And it makes so much fun when we like go to shoot music videos and stuff, because it's just like kind of brings a lot of my worlds together, and and it's just, it's just a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
Very cool.
Yeah, there's a deeply personal side to your art, Presley. Now, you've spoken before about overcoming bullying. How has that experience informed your songwriting?
It has affected, for better and for worst, my entire life, not just my music. It was a bit of a struggle in my childhood, and coming up with that, being physically, mentally, emotionally bullied. And so that was definitely a huge struggle on my childhood, my academics, and I wanted to find an outlet, and music and kind of became that outlet for me. And somewhere where that, I remember even like going and doing like a talent show at school, and all the kids just laughing, but at the end of the day, like stepping on the stage, even if it was just a school stage, that magic just silenced everyone. And it just, that was my outlet. They could laugh all they want, but I knew that that's what I wanted to do. And that's what brought me to life. And so I've wanted to incorporate a lot of those lessons I've learned in my music. And so I wrote my song Background, and that I wanted to make something that was like, okay, so here's kind of my life story with it, but at the same time have it be uplifting, because I'm living proof that you can make it past it, that you can overcome it, that it's just temporary. We want to make sure that we never choose a permanent solution to a temporary problem.
Right.
I go around and speak to, a lot of schools, kids, boys and girls clubs, different nonprofits around the country. Wherever I'm kind of touring, I love to stop in and kind of speak to the kids and play to the kids. And
That's cool.
So it's something that for me, it's just, I want to really continue to give back and push my kind of positive messaging through a lot of my music. And it's so much more than one song. You'll find it in a lot of my songs.
Yeah, Toby Keith wrote a song, "How Do You Like Me Now?" He kind of went through the same scenario, I mean, and now he was a country star, and then you're like, you come back, be like, but I mean, really, truthfully, I mean, I know that bullying happens in our schools every day, and and physical, mental bullying, which is really, really hard, with kids. And I've got kids, and they've gone through it. I mean, I've gone through it when I was a kid, I mean, it's just, it's learning how to cope, and, how to, not let it get to you. But when you're young, like a, young kid, everything's all dramatized more, and they take it more to heart.
Yeah,
And
it hits
so
harder. It hits harder. Yeah.
It does.
It's
it
magnified.
Really does.
Well, because even like as kids, we're it's a little different as the internet and social media come into play nowadays. But it's like, as kids, we're so innocent to the big world out there, right? And so it's like we just have this whole different perspective when we're younger than when we do when we're older. And so it's just like we're so much easier and more susceptible to just like that really affecting us and be more sensitive. And I honestly, like, I advocate not only for the victims of bullying, but I also advocate for the bullies. Because in my experience, there's something going on in their life, whether it's something at home that's causing them to take it out on other kids or other people.
Hurt people.
100%. And it's just like, we not only need to help just the bullying victims, but the actual bullies, because they're, like you said, they're hurting too, just in a different way. They're just trying to transfer their hurt and trying to get the attention for someone to help them through whatever they're going through. That could be parents that are distant or alcoholics or whatever that looks like. It could be an older brother, or it could be anything, that really just affects their life, and they take that to school. And sometimes it's completely different, but most of the time there's something going on that we need to help them as well.
Well, let's talk about your
Cool.
I want to say congratulations though too with that music video of Background. Okay, it won Best Music Video at the LA Live Film Festival.
Wow.
That is
Wow.
amazing.
Hey,
So
Roger, do you have that?
congratulations on
Thank
that.
you.
Congratulations. Do you have that queued up? Can we watch a little bit of it? Is it
I
queued up?
don't actually.
Okay. All right.
No, I don't have it.
Hey, I have a question.
I'm in my Vegas studio, so I don't get that set up right now. But yeah.
Gotcha.
So who are some of your biggest musical influences?
I
And how
think
did
she
they
had a
shape your
question,
music
too.
career? Oh, go ahead.
Are you sure? Is it like a lag or something? Is it delayed? My phone's being weird, so I apologize in advance. So I was watching your stage presence, and it definitely evolved over time. Did you work on that? Do you think it just happened with confidence and, the ability to be out there and know that, you have worth and all of that? Like, how did that happen?
I think that naturally over time, anyone is going to kind of progress at anything that they do. Kind of that practice makes, not perfect, but perfect in an aspect, right? And I think definitely shows that have, lots of crowd energy, there's a lot more energy coming out, but I try to really give as much energy, no matter if there's 2 people sitting there or 20,000 people sitting there. And to me, it's like even if it was one person, they're there to watch the show, and I got to put on a show and really just, have fun, play music. And, to a certain degree, I'm moving around almost the same in a rehearsal sometimes as if I am on stage at a show, because it's just like, we love playing music. I love just being on stage, and, it's just every time I get to play something, I'm just so excited. So it's just like I become this little kid, and just again back to that word magic that just kind of comes alive in me, and I get to be my true kind of authentic self. And there's definitely been a lot of progression of just experience, just learning, and what to do, what not to do, going to other concerts. And of course I enjoy going to concerts, but also I'm there and trying to learn and study and take notes, and what can I add so I can improve and learn from mentors and whatnot, to be able to really just push that progression in my stage presence and career.
That's awesome.
Nice.
I love
So
that.
what
That makes a true
music-
artist. I love it.
Yep.
Thank you.
What music influencers, or what musicians influenced your music career?
Gosh, there's so many. I mean, I love, a lot of like different artists from different genres. I grew up like even listening to a lot of like 70s music, and even things like Air Supply, and I grew up in a kind of an aspect of the Justin Bieber era and One Direction era, but also then in the country of Luke Bryan, Thomas Rhett, Sam Hunt is a big influence on me. Brett Young is a big influence.
Cool.
I like those are kind of my early on kind of influences.
Love those guys.
So such a diverse, type of music that you're into. I mean, you like it all. Me being a radio DJ, I like all kinds of genre, but I mean, I'm big on country, but then I have an 80s, 90s Y2K radio station, because as much as I love country, I love my 80s stuff just as well, So,
Yes.
there's, and nowadays, and we talk about this all the time, right, Patrick? I mean,
Oh yeah.
our music now is cross-genring. Like, you're doing pop country, right?
Yeah,
And
I mean,
so-
it really. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go on. I mean, go ahead, add to that.
I mean, today is just like, it really is where there's kind of lines are starting to blur, and we're
Mm-hmm.
starting to be open to crossing over. I mean, take even Post Malone into country, and
Yeah.
there's so many aspects of everyone. A lot of people migrating to country in general, but a lot of just like crossover, which I think is really cool when you have a lot of collaborations within genres, but if you can collaborate outside of genres and bring two different worlds, especially if they're majorly different,
Like Nicki
two different worlds
Minaj and Garth
together.
Brooks, if they made a song together.
Right.
That would be crazy. That would be
No.
crazy.
Veto. No.
She said no.
Well, yeah,
But,
it's a great thing that's happening. I think it's a great thing because it gives artists, new artists, and established artists an opportunity to cross over all genres. So, and some of the stuff is really good that's coming out. Where pop and R&B and rock is crossing. I mean, that it's been going on for a long time, but it's really big in the country world now. It depends who you talk to in the country world, but I feel like it creates opportunity. Because when you can cross over into pop country and a rock and or R&B type of thing, type of vibe when you're touring, and I mean, there's festivals going on right now that have rappers on there, country guys, rock guys.
Yeah, Tim McGraw and Nelly doing a song together.
Yeah, I mean, well, Nelly jumped on with Florida Georgia Line a long time ago, but yeah.
Nelly's done a lot of different collabs for sure, and I mean, the major festivals, like you said, there's from rock to rap to country, and I feel like nobody's really married to their genre, where I think artists today we just want to make great music. And sometimes if that kind of veers off into another genre because we were creating something and it kind of created out of something else, we're really wanting to make great music. And, at the end of the day, that's what matters most.
Exactly.
We just interviewed Ty Herndon, so I thought that was a perfect line for that. That was
So moving forward, what can fans expect from you in the next year? New music, acting projects, something else?
Oh, there's so much, and a lot that I can say, a lot that I can't say yet. But I'm really excited because this year's just been, I feel like every year there's so much progression. If there wasn't, we'd have a problem. But it's like there's so much progression, and I'm just so blessed and fortunate for that. And, have an amazing team behind me, and, great shows. And next year is all about touring, coming to as many cities as possible, as many countries as possible, and putting out as much new music as possible. Just so much stuff that I've been working on that I'm just so excited to get out there for people to hear. And, we got some shows coming up. I got one on Sunday at the Venice West here in SoCal, and we're doing a big food drive for families, for the holidays. So I'm really excited about that one. And then I'm doing some stuff in Vegas at NFR, around.
Oh, you got to let me know when you're there because I'm in Vegas.
Yeah, I'm there, I think the 3rd through the 7th or something. We're doing a bunch of shows at the Stetson stage, at Cowboy Christmas, doing some stuff at the Rio. So I'm gonna be in town for a moment and making a little splash, and so that's gonna be a lot of fun. So definitely we'll do that, and just a lot of amazing stuff coming next year. I can't wait to really share it all. Some exciting collaborations and some new stuff. So
awesome. Where can everybody find you and your socials, and let everybody know where they can download your stuff and check you out?
So it's Presley Aronson on all streaming platforms, website, and Presley Aronson official on all social medias.
Very cool. Very cool.
Presley, I appreciate you taking time and joining us and hanging out in the green room a little bit longer than expected, but happy to finally have gotten you on here and hear your story. And your music is amazing. Why don't you guys hop on the platforms, listen to his music?
Yes.
Presley Aronson is the next big act. All right, I mark my words.
You heard it here first.
I love that. Thank you.
Yes.
You guys are awesome.
All right, Ethan. You enjoy your holiday.
Have a
You
happy
do the
holiday.
same.
Bye,
Happy
Presley.
holidays, and thanks so much for having me. I really appreciate that.
Fantastic. Go get it,
He's on
bro.
the street, Presley.
That's right, because you're in LA with Tiana.
Come
Yeah.
to San Diego.
Yes. Where in LA are you?
Presley and I will carpool. We'll go meet Deanna. You know.
Where in LA are you?
Deanna.
Tell him where you are in LA. See?
What?
He's asking
Where in
you where
LA?
you are.
Oh, Hollywood.
Yeah,
Well, you
what's
should
your
come to the
address?
show on not the address, but you should come to the show on Sunday.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll follow each other, and you can tell me more info. I will come down and see you if I can.
Yeah, it's a food drive for all the families here, and trying to raise as much food as possible. Also, if anybody's still listening, you can go on social media or on my website and donate to the food drive as well. So
Perfect.
Awesome.
And I'm on the East Coast too, so if you get to New York, hook me up. But I'm everywhere.
I was just there, but I'll be back for sure.
Yeah, where in New York? Were you downtown?
I was in the city for a while. I did a festival in Maryland, like right at the top of the summer, and then went up there and did some radio stuff and saw some friends. So
Cool.
New York is definitely a cool place. So definitely have to come check it out.
Yeah,
And
right
when you
on.
come to Vegas for NFR, let's go have lunch at Old Red or Jason Aldean's.
Let's do it. I think I may be doing a little surprise thing at Old Red at some point. So definitely want.
Well,
but
you or
we'll
Hannah
definitely.
need to let me know. So,
Well, I would love to grab lunch with you. So
all right, sounds good. That would be awesome. Awesome.
again, thanks,
Alrighty,
so much,
Presley.
guys.
Bye,
Appreciate it.
Happy
Bye,
holidays. Happy Thanksgiving, man. Good luck to you.
Happy holidays. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, and thank you.
Great.
Oh,
Amazing.
so sweet.
Hour.
Yeah.
Now he's
I gotta look
so
up this
well
tribe he's
spoken.
talking about. If we can make it, that'd be amazing.
Yeah,
Right?
that'd be good. That'd be great if you guys can scoot down there for a good cause.
Yes.
That'd be great. That'd be great. Great show tonight. Really good, some good energy, man. I love that. I love that. You know, in a business where it can, where it can get to you, it's nice to see that people are still grounded. And here's my thing, man. You have to love the music first, man. And as long as you keep in it for the right reason, everything will kind of work itself out. That's just how I feel about it.
Yep.
There's so many obstacles and left and right turns, right? But if you stay true to, your story and what you want to say and just don't get sidetracked. And that goes with anything too, not just music, life, I feel like at the end of the day, everything will just work out. Everything will be okay. You can hop on a lot of different, this business, I've been in it for a minute, and trends come and go, right? So you see the trends, they come, they go, they come, they go. Things always circle back, but one thing stands strong through it all is a great message and a great story and a great song, right? Fads come, phases come, the way you look, it just, everything comes and goes, but what remains is great music. So I feel like if you stay true to that, great songs will always find a home.
Yes. Well said, Patrick. Here.
And you know what? I love your cameraman that likes to zoom in on you when you.
Yeah, right. That's my new laptop, right?
It's like when he gets serious, it zooms in on his face,
Isn't
and
that
then when he's
something?
just kind of casual, it pulls back out. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
It's great.
And isn't it interesting how in our industry, the people that make the industry difficult are usually not the ones that are first and foremost in it for the music.
That's right.
So you have to remember that as well.
Usually, A, don't have a clue. B, today they're, years ago, before they come out to see an artist, now they're looking at, social media numbers, which is, is a total not true statement to a testament to go see a great live show. I mean, nothing impresses me more, and I'll stay till I'll keep saying it. I don't care how powerful your numbers are. When I go see an artist and I get blown away, there's nothing more impressive than that. That will translate, and that buzz will get around quicker than any quick explosion you'll have on YouTube or Spotify or anything else.
Amen, brother. That's
Right?
right.
Exactly. Yep.
That's how I feel.
Your social media is a marketing ploy, regardless of what you're talking about. Artists are in it for the music, and
It's
that's
true.
their first and foremost gift.
Absolutely. I'm 100%. I mean, the positive side of this all is it's a good way now for emerging artists to really get their brand out there and their music out there. So that's the upside. But you can get caught up in things that don't even make any sense. You know, pick up your guitar, piano, write something from the heart, try to write the best song that you can write. And I feel if you keep doing that and you keep working on your game, you'll break through. You'll break through.
I mean, look, when Old Town Road came out, nobody cared that this guy never played a show in his life or never had a hit song. So,
there you go.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Perfect
all about
example.
the music, like Patrick said.
That's it.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Where did Deanna go? She busted out again.
Oh my gosh,
She's playing peekaboo.
Yeah, it's okay. She's probably having Wi-Fi difficulties.
It's okay.
And she just texted me and said it kicked me off again.
It's that LA. It's that rain. I'm telling you, the California rain's making everyone crazy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we'll be back December 3rd, 2 weeks from tonight, and we have Olivia Harms going to be on the show. She was one of the first eliminated on the road on CBS, and she's going to be here on the show to talk all about it and her music journey, and it's going to be great. So pretty exciting for that. Oh,
very exciting.
There we go. Hey, love you all to the moon. All right, Deanna.
Love you too.
Bye, Deanna. See ya. I didn't say Deanna.
Maybe I could get Billy Joe Jones and Olivia on the same episode, and we could just talk about life on the road.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Now, if you haven't seen it, it's on CBS Paramount Plus. Sunday nights, Keith Urban, Blake Shelton, Gretchen Wilson, and Billy Joe Jones. She's a friend of mine. She did the Wounded Blue event a couple weeks back in Nashville for me, for us. And and Olivia wants to come on the show and tell us her story and her music. So
beautiful. Let's make it happen.
Reach out to Billy Jones, see if she wants to come back on. Yeah. So, all right, guys, if you're going to be in Vegas for NFR, hit me up. I'd like to see you all out there. Great artists performing. 2 weeks of rodeo. It's a crazy event. So come on out. I know Ricochet is going to be at Stoney's on the 11th, and then at the Rio on the 12th. And there's a lot of great. So I'm going to go see Heath and watch him play.
Awesome.
As always. Yeah. So
that's great.
Our friend Heath, right? Yeah. So
that's very cool.
All right, guys. You have yourself a great Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to all.
Yep,
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you guys at the beginning of December.
Okay.
All right, bye now.
Bye.